Welcome back to The Curious Journey, the place where ancient stories really hit different in today's world. Before we dive into today's story, let's take a quick look back. Our last journey with Esther taught us that courage and wise action can literally change the course of history and save lives. Now we're shifting gears to meet Job, who shows us that faith isn't just about bold actions. Sometimes it's about endurance, perspective, and trusting what you can't see. So let's meet Job, a man who is completely tested beyond measure. The story introduces him as a man of incredible faith, immense wealth, and unshakable integrity. He has a beautiful family, loyal friends, and countless blessings. He's got the whole perfect life set up, but then the ultimate test arrives. In a whirlwind of disaster, he loses his wealth, his children, and even his health. Everything just crumbles around him. Can you imagine that? One day your world is perfect, and the next it's nothing but rubble. Yet, in the face of this unimaginable loss, Job doesn't curse God. He mourns, yes, he wrestles with his pain. He asks the hard questions. He famously says, "Naked I came from my mother's womb, and naked I will depart. The Lord gave, and the Lord has taken away." May the name of the Lord be praised. What a powerful statement of surrender. Soon after, three friends show up to comfort Job, but their comfort is pretty shallow. They basically argue that he must have sinned to deserve all this suffering. Job, in his raw honesty and vulnerability, pushes back. He questions God directly, expressing his anger, his deep pain, and his utter confusion. This story is so powerful because it shows that faith doesn't demand perfection or having all the easy answers. Sometimes real spiritual maturity means asking those hard, uncomfortable questions while still holding on to trust. Eventually, God does respond, but He doesn't give Job a neat, tidy explanation for his suffering. Instead, He completely shifts Job's perspective. The focus moves from Job's limited human understanding to God's infinite wisdom, His awesome power, and His sovereignty over all creation. God asks him, "Where were you when I laid the foundations of the earth? Tell me if you understand." Through this, Job learns that some things are just bigger than us, but our faith and our integrity in the middle of the storm are what truly matter. In the end, Job's fortunes are restored. In fact, they're doubled. His family is rebuilt, his friends are humbled, and Job lives a long, full life. This story offers us so much to think about. It reminds us that life can hit hard and it can feel unfair and unpredictable. Suffering isn't always a punishment. Sometimes it's a profound test of our endurance, our character, and our faith. Having questions, doubts, and struggles is a natural part of growth. It doesn't cancel out your faith. And restoration often comes in ways we could never anticipate, but holding on to our integrity in the meantime is key. Whether you're in Kenya or anywhere else in the world, the story of Job whispers a timeless truth. Even when everything seems to be falling apart, your patience, your integrity, and your trust in the bigger picture can carry you through. Thanks for wandering through the powerful story of Job with me. Next up, we're heading to the book of Psalms, where emotion, reflection, and prayer flow like never before. Until then, keep your heart steady and your faith loud. See you on the next journey.